Oh man, so this episode was just crazy. It was really funny. But before I go in and get into the review, let me just state this. Now, if there were people who are watching my video, obviously, who are younger of age, 10 or 15, you may want to kind of, have caution watching this video because this review is kind of, it's going to have a lot of, mature stuff in this video. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review. So this episode was a lot more serious, per se, and the reason why I say serious is because, it deals with more mature stuff than the last episode. Last episode was kind of funny, but this episode is real mature. So let's go ahead and get into it. So basically what happens is, there's this porn star named Ringo Mandingo, and he works at a club, and he does his normal porn thing, attracting all these women. These women love the guy. The guy's just, good with what he does, and he attracts all these type of women. So what happens is, after his performance, he basically gets into the car, this limo, and this limo's decked out, and he goes into this alley. He's like, "Well, where are we? What are we doing here?" And he's murdered. So this is something that takes a really huge spin because the detective that comes on the scene, he calls Black Dynamite. He's like, a famous porn star has been killed. A famous porn star has been killed. So this causes a big uprising in the community and stuff like that. And Black Dynamite is just he's upset. And there's also a friend of Black Dynamite who works on side of him, and his name is Bullhorn. And he knows the guy. He knows the guy. He knows the guy Ringo Mandingo. And he basically says that when growing up, this was a guy that he looked up to and his family loved. And they knew at a young age he would be successful in the porn business. And so what happens is Black Dynamite tells and I'm kind of getting into spoilers here. So Black Dynamite basically tells Bullhorn to go in to the porn business, to figure out who the guy is who murdered him. And later on in the episode, you pretty much learn about who actually murdered Bullhorn, and there's this other guy that comes into place called Isaac Lays, which is him on quote unquote Isaac Hayes, but they took a little shot at him. So and you learn about his story and what he actually does, and he's also in the porn business too. So you learn a lot of stuff, and there's a couple of jokes in here that really caught my attention. One of them was we 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 found the bowling balls, and you have to watch the episode to understand what that is actually about. But it was a really good episode. Like I said, it was a lot more serious in terms of the content that was in there, really mature stuff. A lot of people basically thought that this was a really mature take on what exactly what was going on in the series. So overall, I think the episode was good. I have my outline right here because there's a lot of stuff going on, but I do think that this episode really it was a lot better than the last episode, I would say, and it was really funny. So I think the stars of the show obviously is Black Dynamite and Bullhorn. Like they did a very good job in this episode. It was just too funny. There were some clips, some scenes in the show that I really laughed at because it was just so funny, and Black Dynamite just really brought the funniness out of the whole episode. And so did Bullhorn. Bullhorn was funny too. He was, because when he got into like the whole porn business, he was saying the director was saying, man, you got that voice that makes these girls' panties drop. So that was funny. So, but anyway, man, this is my chapter review. Well, not my chapter review. This is my review of Black Dynamite episode 2. And like I said, I really enjoyed it. I think it did a very good job. It definitely surprised me. So, man, it was just amazing. So, like I said, guys, go ahead and leave your comments below on what you thought about the video, episode 2 review of Black Dynamite. And I'll see you guys in another video. Peace. Take care, guys.